Hello everyone, this is Deadman and we are back playing NORCO. I had to go through the first part real quick again just to get back to where I was because I realized I messed up my audio yesterday. Let's get right back into it. So, we are with Million, the robot, and we are driving, I think, back to the tavern. Okay. Million. That's a private detective, Brett LeBlanc, sitting at the end of the bar. He's an unpredictable character, but we may benefit from speaking to him. Why are you looking at me like that? Still got chili on my face? No, I just need to talk to you. Sit here long enough, you never know who might pass through. Hey Gus, look at this dynamic duo. Not sure I've seen these two around before today. Sure, Gus. That filthy one right there, that's Kate, my dear's oldest. Other one's her robot. You pulling my leg? That's Kay? Blue's baby? Come on now. Worked the turnarounds with Blue. Good man. Great man. Had some stories, him. How come his kids came out like they did? Look how this one's dressed. Looked to me like she headed to the job site. Or the circus. Blue passed before his time is why them kids don't dress right. Blue knew how to dress. You're right about that one, Keith. Well, now I'm wondering what I dressed like. Probably look like a streamer. Sad the way the kids turned out, but forget all that. You two are lucky to be stumbling in while I'm sitting here. You're in the company of a top-rated professional sleuth. I happen to have a bit of information. What is it? Is it about Blake? Spit it out then. Yeah, I had to sneeze. Alright. This ain't got nothing to do with Blake, for once. This more, mysterious. You like mysteries? LeBlanc, please. Time is of the essence. Cool your heels, I'm getting to it. Now I see why Kate kicked you to the curb. That is not correct. Save your battery life, I'm just playing with you. Tell you what, why don't you get me a drink so we can talk? Yeah? Need a beer for your boy. Lord help me, another sap buying that lowlife a drink. Might need you to buy me a little snack too, seeing as my wallet's all the way out in the car. But this is enough to get us going. So alright, where do I even start? Your mama ever tell you about me? Nothing? I mean, shit, she must have said something. A hard-nosed detective, charming and mysterious. Give it up, Brett. Alright. I'm sure I came up. The problem is you got a piss-poor memory. Us investigators, we gotta keep our secrets. Or keep our memories sharp. Well, you don't know me. I know a lot about you. I grew up in this town, you understand. My cousin Susie's ex-husband knew your daddy when he was still at the plant. Catherine, she was a few grades above me at Sacred Heart. I knew her since I was a boy. Everyone around here knew Catherine. She was always getting herself into trouble, always drawing attention to herself. People would say she was kin to Jesus. Old man lived behind Lupe's would say that. Talking about Papa? Yeah, Papa. Been years since I thought about him. Lot you could say about Papa. He'd whisper some bullshit and get everyone repeating it. Wasn't all bullshit. Saying a coon-ass like me a child of Christ, you know that's bullshit. We all Christ's children. Not like that, Gus, you know what I mean. Like literally. Wait, what? Not interested. This was years ago, long before Blue died. Papa told the priest a family of Cajuns came from Jesus. Said Catherine had, how you say it, like Jesus blood. Got it from her daddy's daddy and so on all the way back to the old world. Like in that movie, one with the volleyball. That ain't the right movie, Gus. It's the one with the priests and stuff. Hell, I don't know. I don't watch movies. Figure some of that's likely to be true. You'd believe any old shit, Keith, no disrespect. It sounds disrespectful, but alright. Catherine never noticed. She was off on her own planet, wild as she was. Papa never wanted to be seen. He was watching Catherine, but she weren't watching him. Lou wouldn't let no man like that near her anyhow. You got a point there, Keith. You'd be foolish to get in Catherine's way. Where she went, trouble followed. But I admired her, and she admired me. You sure about that? She never said much, but I could tell. She only talked to you when she needed a free hand, Brett. Like hell, she did all she could to get my attention. I just had too much respect for Blue. Couldn't dishonor the man's memory. So I can burp on command. I don't know if that's like a normal thing or not, but yeah, fun fact. Bartender shakes his head. Sometimes you make me sad. Don't mind Gus. I always been the handsome one. He gets jealous. Made me forget what I wanted to tell you. Oh, that's right. Your house is out there near fence line. Well, that's right behind my place of business. I got a window looks out on the yard, more or less. But this is a pretty long story, and like I was saying, ain't got my wallet with me. And you want us to buy you another drink? That's a real generous offer, Robot. Thank you for that. Unbelievable. What's it gonna be this time? LeBlanc wants another. Also, what do you know about my brother? Yeah, I know Blake. He hasn't come around in weeks. Not since he ripped me off. Wish I could say it was the first time. So Blake ripped you off? Someone said Blake came by here last night. Nah, he'd be a fool to show up here after what he did. I let him catch some sleep right here behind the bar after the last call, and wouldn't you know the boy walked off with the register. I knew he'd been getting himself all messed up on drugs, was trying to give the kid a chance, and gave him some chores around the place. Done with him now. Done with him. My brother's a winner. Blanc. This is the cheap stuff. I ain't complaining or nothing, just making an observation. Tastes like dog piss. Real important information I'm trying to share here. Valuable, you might say. Can you buy me the cheapest beer in the house? A little rude maybe, but that's okay, that ain't no problem. Sounds like it's a problem to you. So listen, here. This is what I wanted to tell you. My office window looks out your mama's yard. I'm always keeping an eye on the street. This was a little ways back right after Catherine passed. I was looking out there on the street like I do, and I seen these SHIELD security types leaving the house. They was carrying a box. You saw SHIELD security leaving Catherine's house with a box? That's what I'm saying, Robot. They was walking out the front door with a box, casual as can be. And where the hell were you? Ain't you some kind of security robot yourself? Why didn't you stop them? Well, because I was busy. With what? You know, just busy. Who cares with what? When are you ever busy with anything? All the time. I can hardly get a minute to relax. Then what were you doing? I told you I was looking out the window and I saw them SHIELD people. Don't answer the question, Greg. You see these people breaking into a home. You're always coming around here bragging about stopping the bad guys. If I wasn't so busy, I might have killed them. Sometimes I wonder if half these stories you tell. Ask around town, everybody knows I'm a killer. Are just fantasies you make up to convince yourself. I was taking a shit. The detective smooths his tie as a moment of silence settles over the room. The window is next to the toilet. I'm always watching the street because I have irritable bowel syndrome. Haven't even started wiping when I seen them SHIELD dudes, alright, bro? Would you run down Apple Street with poo all over your ass? The man closes his eyes and shakes his head slowly. I take that as a no. You wouldn't. Nobody would. Gotta have a clean ass to fight crime. Everybody knows that. Had I been done wiping, I guarantee they'd be dead right now. I'm serious. What would they be looking for? Hell if I know. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO, got over there. They got over there. She always took a bit of an interest in your mama. I hear she's a loose cannon. Why would she be interested in my mom? Everybody was. Ooh, burn. He's right, everybody wanted what was in her head. Oh, okay. What makes her a loose cannon? It's just what they say. You talking about Laura? Used to work that woman. Surprised she hasn't run the whole operation into the ground. Only reason the board keeps her on deck is because of her father. A lot of people want her gone. Who's her father? Thomas St. Clair, founded Clair Bionics. They made robots just like your friend here. Hell, Million might be a St. Clair unit herself. And says nothing. Anyhow, man's rich as can be. Thomas St. Clair is a servant of the devil. There Gus goes with his bullshit. Not bullshit, it's truth. Alright, Gus. Enough about her. I think. Before you go, I got one more thing. I'm hungry. It'd be a real nice gesture of appreciation if you bought your informant something to eat. And circle back afterward, I might have some more information to share. Sure, why not? The LCD pulse of the evening news makes pale shadows across the bar. An image of a man with a long gray beard hangs over the news anchor's shoulder. Another pipeline explosion has left residents of Lower St. Charles Parish shaken. SHIELD officials have determined that the source of the explosion was due to a botched attempt by oil pirates to divert the flow of oil into a stolen barge. A man familiar to local law enforcement, known only as Lucky, was among the pirates, SHIELD officials said. He is believed to be hiding in the Batcher Woods, along the east bank between Kenner and Laplace. Residents are asked to call Crime Stoppers with any information. Before we leave, let's be sure to gather all the information from the walk that we can. I thought we did. Okay. Should have mentioned I don't care much for the fries here, but that's okay, I ain't complaining. It sounds like a backwards complaint, but... just would've liked me a sandwich is all. But forget all that. What's important right now is that you understood what I told you. I saw SHIELD thugs leaving your mama's house with a box. What the box contained? No idea. But they was in there looking for something. No telling what. They got them headquarters deep inside the refinery in that old plantation house, where the real action happens. If I had to guess where they was heading, that would be it. Say, Keith, you getting all this? Every word. He's making himself a little news website. What's the name gonna be, Keith? I got a few ideas in mind. You just like Duck, bruh. Duck used to be a news junkie too, digging up dirt on all the bigwigs. That was before the cancer knocked him on his ass. Some people just want to know the truth. You been by to see Duck, K? That man could use visitors. Better go see him. That old boy knows shit no one else does. Where is he? What do you mean? It must have took you to see Duck 1,000 times. Just think about it for 2 seconds. Perhaps LeBlanc is right to suggest we visit him at some point. Perhaps. Oh yes, quite. Why you talk like that? Did they make you in England or something? You sound like a queen. Thank you. Weird ass thing. Anyhow, figure I'll be seeing you two again. Good luck. Excuse me. I have more questions? Hurry it up then. We're looking for my brother. Why don't you ask us about that? I don't keep up with Blake no more. Too much trouble. We'll need help getting into the refinery. Getting into that refinery ain't easy, I know that much from experience. You should find one of them people like they've been talking about on the news to help you out. Oil pirates, barricading Highway 1, diverting pipelines, and all this. I'm the only kind I ever seen get through security. They was saying on TV one of them pirates been hiding in the Batcher Woods. It's all over the TV. Another pipeline explosion has left residents of Lower St. Charles Parish shaken. A man familiar to local law enforcement, known only as Lucky, was among the pirates. Yeah, we already read all that. Okay. Now we can go. This is taking another unusual turn. Erica told us that Blake was heading here yesterday evening. The bartender says that Blake hasn't come by in weeks. Something may have happened on his way here. LeBlanc says that Shield has stolen a box of your mother's possessions. We have nothing else to go on. We must retrieve the stolen items and hope that they point us towards your brother. Accessing Shield's headquarters won't be easy without assistance, perhaps impossible. I suggest we recruit help before attempting it ourselves. Okay. Let's go to... yeah. Up in this area somewhere, isn't it? I thought it was over here. Huh. Maybe not. No, it had to be here. Oh, that's how I get to it. Oh, hello, man with gun. Either you see a dog, little black pit, green eyes. You see her, you send her this way. She answered to Potts. You're the one they're looking for? Well, so what? Lucky make the news? They want trouble. Here I am. See that dog, you send her this way. I know exactly which dog you're talking about. It's the dog from over here. As you reach down to pet the dog, she shows her teeth and growls softly. Stocky pitbull with piercing green eyes watches the horizon with a neutral demeanor. Yeah, okay. This dog looks kinda hungry. What do dogs eat? Dog food, bruh. Dogs eat dog food. Okay. So do I need to go buy some dog food? Is that what I have to do? Oh, okay. Grab a bag of dog food. Scan it. Thank you for your purchase. Okay, well, that was easy. You pour a heap of food onto the ground before the dog. She laps up the kibble and follows behind you as you step away. Wait. Pots. Back and forth, back and forth. Hey man, I got your dog. Pots. Brought back my pot liquor. She was having me worry. Pots now. She tough as they come. But Lucky thought they had her. He reaches down and pets the dog behind her ears as she pants eagerly. Regards, Million. Hey robot, you look familiar. You a Claire Bionics unit? No. Alright then, just thought you might fill Lucky in on a little gossip. What gossip? Laura St. Clair. She one unusual character. Turning that refinery inside out on some wild goose chase. For what? What I was hoping the robot might tell me. But anyhow, they call me Lucky. Stick around here. You need help? Find me. Help is just what we need. That right? We must infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D. to retrieve some stolen property. We could use a hand. I done got past them fences more than I can count. That's a good time. Even got me a couple grenades in my bag. Lucky'll come. You can count on Lucky. Oh, cool. Now that there are so many of us, we'll need the truck to get around. Let's return to the house. I hope to finish repairs quickly. Okay. I mean, yeah, let's do that. Wait, why can't I walk? Huh. I'll be finished shortly. Okay. So this Miss Madeira's house then. Lucky knew your mama a bit. How? She was around, seen her a time or two. You weren't no friend of the company's neither. They'd have liked to have her dead. They got their wish. The old man nods. He did. These companies want to get off the oil. Too much trouble. What do you mean? They put them wind turbines out in the Gulf. Now they're building a brain. Hell, everybody know they're building a brain. All the refineries is doing that, going to hook them all up, make a bigger brain. That ain't enough to outsmart Lucky. Lucky's smarter than any big brain you can dream up. You're gonna use it to find fuel out in space. Best of luck to him. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to make a buck. Why get in their way? Lucky ain't in nobody's way. Everybody like Lucky just fine. Can you blow up an oil pipeline? He maintains a neutral expression as he watches the tree line. Lucky done blown up all kinds of shit. People think Lucky hates S.H.I.E.L.D. Lucky don't hate S.H.I.E.L.D. He just like causing trouble. Without S.H.I.E.L.D., ain't nobody have a job in this place. Here come that robot. We best get moving. Want to talk more? Just tap me on the shoulder. I've finished repairing the truck. Shall we attempt to access S.H.I.E.L.D.? Let's go! Oh! Monkey flies from the bed of the truck as Million speeds down the highway. Aww. Oh no! That's terrible. Oh, hello. Oh. Looks like S.H.I.E.L.D. upgraded their drone fleet. Seen a couple of these sentinels downriver. They'll just keep calling on guards till you knock them out. They can't be caught with bullets. Any ideas? They'll need a way into the security system. Reroute their flight path. That's what Lucky thinks. Okay. So does that mean I have to... Yeah. Okay. An old friend of your mom's. Memory of Duck, basically, is scattered and vague. LeBlanc suggested you visit him. Where does he live? Try to recollect. His face. Brief, generous smiles, but otherwise placid, expressionless. I was always happy to see. His health took a turn before you left. A bit of lethargy. Irregular breathing, sores on his legs. Your mom brought him food on days when he was unable to stand. His son. Dead at 14. Oh. An explosion in the yard. Natural gas leaking from a pipe. Something caused a spark. The pipeline crossed the property to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s chemical annex. There's only one neighborhood along that fence line. What's left of it, anyhow. Small fragments of his home pass through the black ink of your mind. Perennial accumulation of dust. Damp curtains and pile of cans on the kitchen table in those refinery shadows of a little slab bungalow. Duck lives in dimes. Dang, how did I remember all that? My real life memory doesn't work that well. So I'm guessing that, like some sort of a cybernetic brain implant. Well, bye. Damn. Well, that's cool. I like the hanging vines for a roof. That's... looks like it was protected from looters or something, you know, boarded up windows. And, well, the garage is open, so maybe. Oh. Hi. Creepy old man. Not the first ones to come through here, toppling over all my shit in the dark. Since the buyout, people think this neighborhood's all the way empty. I'm around looking for copper. But you wouldn't do that kind of thing, Kay. Not like your brother. How's it been, Duck? How's it been? About how it looks. I made such a mess with that head drive. Just trying to keep myself out of trouble till it's my turn to go. So. What's a head drive? I unleashed it. The monster. Super Duck. Calls itself that just to get me off. Sorry. Sorry, calls itself that just to get to me, just to piss me off. I don't think it gets him off. I think it's the opposite of that. It's my fault. That company made it for me. I should have known from the get-go. They only do their business at night. Found out later they don't even have a license. Your mother went to the same clinic for hers. Tried to warn her. The junk that was in my brain. He begins to laugh. Spreading around like a virus. It's even in the trees. I told your mother, don't get messed up in any of that. Tells me it's talking to her through the radio. I said, turn off the radio. She never listens. Stopped responding to me. Figure that monster's got money to burn. Catherine didn't want to leave her debt for you to deal with. So you kept up with my mom? Up until right near the end, okay? She lived like she wasn't sick. Never quit. But I could see it wearing on her. Took a toll on her body. Whoa. It started in her liver. They burned it out. Thought maybe that was the end of it. Before you know it, they found a little in her lungs. She was still going all over town, walking up and down airline like some kind of bag lady. Figured she thought it'd go away if she ignored it. That didn't work out for her. Once it came for me, never did quit. Been getting sores, cramps every day. Can't keep nothing down. Tried to tell her that. Said, Catherine, this is not the kind of thing you can work off. Think she listened? By the time it got to her brain, that was all there was to it. No more working. No more doing nothing. But she'd already gotten fed up with me by that point. Never really made amends before they put her in that mausoleum with your daddy. Hurts my heart thinking about it. But what can you do? No hiding from God's will. So, trying to get in a refinery. Not a good idea, Kate. What for? He stole my mom's stuff. Well, that's interesting. The regional executive, he took a particular interest in your mother. Can you help us get in? I'm gonna regret telling you this, but I've been sitting on it so long, been dying to tell somebody. I don't know how Shield managed to do it, but they fucked up. They bought out this neighborhood, and ever since they did, they put me behind the firewall. Got a computer terminal back there. Every time I boot it up, I get a view of the inside. Not like I know what the hell to do with it. Clicked around a bit, but just got myself lost. Can't hardly read the screen. Computer's back there in my little library. Have a look. And whatever you do, Kay, I'm asking you to be careful. Okay, that sounds like a way for us to get in. Console, printer, ephemera, books. Let's check out the books. You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. U.S. Army Corps Anomalous Light Report. And the Pig Man. Okay. A report on the levitating spheres of light witnessed by multiple onlookers above Camp Memory in the Bonnet Carre Spillway. Throughout the spring and summer of YX-1S, commissioned by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. After careful survey of the soil content in the area near Camp Memory, our inquiry has determined anaerobic conditions conducive to the formation of confined pockets of gas that, given exposure to sufficient heat, may ignite. These spontaneous incidents of combustion were likely mistaken for floating luminous spheres. Right. The Pigman. Some claim the Pigman is a type of grunch who hides beneath the interstate bridges that cross Lake Pontchartrain. Legend has it that if you bring the Pigman a gift, he will return a gift to you in kind. That's interesting. Your head. The head of a buck is mounted to the wall. Yes, it is. Trophy? Trophy sitting atop the bookshelf reads Junior Champion Reese Richard, St. Charles Parish, YX2B. Alright, let's check this out. Pass your finger over the trackpad, waking the machine. Shield security terminal is displayed on the console. You sit before the shield terminal display. Okay. Shield drone fleet. Oh, this is a map of Shield's Sentinel drone security fleet. The entrance to the refinery is in Zone A. If we want to gain access to the refinery, then it may be necessary to clear the Sentinels from this zone. There are currently 3 drones patrolling Zone A. Perhaps there is a way of relocating them to other zones. Okay. Just get them to go away. Maximum capacity. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Origin zone is unsecured, allocating drone from maximum capacity. Seems there's a precaution in place to prevent any zone from being unsecured, but there may be a way around this. No zone can host more than 3 drones. When one zone contains no drones, then a maximum capacity neighbor will reallocate a drone to its secured neighbor. This means that when removing the last drone from Zone A, we must be sure that none of its neighbors are at maximum capacity. Okay. So... let's send you guys over here. Oh. You over here. Only got 5 left. Like, damn it! Well, totally screwed that up, didn't I? Reset. Or X. Reset, yeah. I need these guys to go. There. Okay. We've got 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. Okay. If I do that. Oh. Clicking the wrong thing. Ah, fuck. Okay. So this goes here. And now... there. Hey, I did it. The drones have been cleared from the entrance area of the refinery. I suspect this will be helpful. I suspect it will be indeed. So... I can maybe come back if I want to finish any of that, but for now, let's move on to the important part. Okay, so now we're here, and this is a good spot for me to end this video. I will see you guys in the next video, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time.